In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the natural, healthy way to lose weight and keep it off for life without ever having to go hungry. Introducing the 30-day weight loss formula. Dear friends, my name is Tricia Stewart. I am a qualified nutritionist, naturopath and fitness instructor. I have 25 years postgrad experience in the health and fitness industry, and I'm the author of the 30-day weight loss formula. I grew up in a time before there were 24-hour fitness clubs in every town and before the health food boom of the 1980s. When I was 20 years old, at the very time I should have been at my peak, bad diet and lack of exercise had got me seriously overweight. Every time I looked in the mirror, I hated my own reflection. At the very time I should have been at my youthful best, both my looks and my self-esteem were rock bottom. My confidence was on the floor and I hated the way I looked. I knew I needed to change. I was desperate for change, but the problem was that I didn't know how to change. I had nowhere to turn for good advice. The whole of my family was seriously overweight. In fact, my brother and my sister were both morbidly obese. We all went to Slimming Club and tried to follow the diets, but all they did was put us on low-calorie plans that omitted many foods that are just plain essential for good health. We had to go to the dreaded weekly weigh-in, where we would stand in line to be weighed. Imagine my humiliation when I was told in front of the whole room that despite dieting for a whole week, I'd actually gained half a pound. I felt like a complete failure. I felt like we were all destined to be obese. After all, the whole family was overweight. Hopeless and dejected, I went to the doctor who prescribed diet pills. But deep down I knew they were not addressing the real problem. I soon realised that the problem was not me. I realised that the problem was the diet. It left me feeling hungry. That in turn left me feeling depressed, and so I cheated. I decided that I was going to find out once and for all how to lose weight and keep it off permanently. Never again was I going to go to a slimming club to stand in line and be told I had failed. My brother and my sister both kept going, and I kept hearing how they couldn't eat this and they couldn't eat that, and still they kept putting on weight. I couldn't go and find a great diet program on the internet because we didn't have the internet then. But I did read book after book to try and find something that made more sense than the nonsense they were teaching at Slimming Club. In the end, I did find the secret to lifelong weight loss and optimal health. It was a two-stage process, and in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to share these secrets with you. But first, I want to put things into context and show you that I've got my money where my mouth is. My brother died aged 63. He was morbidly obese, had an enlarged heart and had to sleep with an oxygen mask because of sleep apnea. My sister has been overweight all her life and still struggles with her weight, even after having had a gastric bypass. However, this is me playing with my dear friend Willow. I have been following my own healthy weight loss advice for several decades. I don't weigh myself very often because I don't need to. I don't count calories ever. I eat as much healthy food as I want to, and the last time I did bother to check my weight, I was 112 pounds, 8 stone, or 51 kilos approximately. Now, I promised I would share with you the 2 secrets that I discovered. I'm going to share them with you in order of importance. Firstly, I decided that I needed to gain a deep understanding of the human body, how it functions and what it truly means to be healthy. I decided that I needed to understand what nutrition the body really needs. I decided that I needed to understand what the best sources of that nutrition are, as well as how the body actually uses them. I needed to know how the body processes protein, carbohydrate and fat. However, what I actually discovered alarmed and fascinated me, but at the same time completely demystified why so many people struggle to lose weight. I discovered that me, my brother, my sister, and by implication anyone else who is struggling to lose weight is stuck in a cycle of blood sugar spikes and crashes that are actually caused by the very food we eat. I realised that it wasn't me that was at fault here at all. I wasn't failing at Slimmers Club because I was lazy, greedy, destined to be overweight by the genes I had inherited. The actual problem was that the very food that I was eating had got me trapped in a vicious cycle What happens is because we eat the wrong type of foods, our blood sugars, that's the amount of glucose that is in our blood and that fuels our body and our brain, goes way too high, and this can be very dangerous for our long-term health. This is caused by high sugar content foods and bad carbs such as donuts, cakes, sugary cereals, white flour, processed foods, and even by some of the things we think of as healthy such as rice and pasta. This causes the pancreas, which is both a hormonal and a digestive gland, to produce insulin to deal with the overly high blood glucose levels. The insulin causes the glucose to be stored in the muscles or in the adipose tissue, where it forms body fat. Once this process has taken place, the blood sugar levels then crash, and here's the thing. Once our blood sugars have crashed, even though we've just added to our reserves of body fat, we are left weak, hungry, we get the shakes, we are unable to concentrate and start to feel lightheaded too as the brain runs out of the only fuel it can use, glucose. We become desperate to raise our blood sugars again and crave chocolate, biscuits, donuts, cakes or fast food to give us another blood sugar boost, just so that we can function and get through the day. We seesaw between the high blood sugar hyperglycemic state and the low blood sugar hypoglycemic state. No wonder we can't lose weight. It's not greed, gluttony or laziness that makes us eat. We are locked in a cycle that is akin to addiction, where the poison that we crave is the source of the whole problem. But here's the good part. It makes no difference if you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s or even 70s. The 30-day weight loss formula will break that cycle for you. It will show you the difference between good carbs and bad carbs, good fats and bad fats, good proteins and bad proteins. It will show you how to break the cycle. It will show you how to eat healthy, delicious foods that provide you with all the essential enzymes, vitamins, minerals, nutrients, and food groups to not only help you to lose weight, but detox your body, restore balance to the organs and systems of the body, promote optimal health, give a massive boost to your energy levels without blood sugar spikes. It will help you rest better, look better, feel better, and be better than you have been for decades. But before you ask, we are not going to suggest you fill up on meat like some diets do, especially not now in the light of the World Health Organization's reclassification of processed meat as Group 1 carcinogenic to humans, which means that the link between processed meat and colorectal or bowel cancer is as proven as the link between tobacco smoke and lung cancer. They have also reclassified red meat one category below processed meat as probably carcinogenic to humans, which means that there is very strong evidence to suggest the likelihood of a similar link between unprocessed red meat and colorectal cancer too. Everything we do at the 30-day weight loss formula is and always will be genuinely in the best interest of your long-term health. Remember, I've been doing this for decades. What I teach is not based on the latest diet fad. I will not give you one piece of advice this month and then contradict it next month, leaving you bewildered and confused. Everything I do and say will always be on message and will always be in the interest of your long-term health, period. Remember I said this is a two-stage process, right? Well, the second stage I learnt in a very different way. Remember when I said there was no internet back when I was 20 years old? Remember when I said that I grew up in a time before there were 24-hour fitness clubs in every town? Well, in those days there were no women-friendly gyms either, so I couldn't exactly sign up at my local gym and start doing classes, because in those days gyms were places where guys went to lift weights. But here's the thing, I was overweight and I hated it. I was prepared to try anything to lose weight, well, anything within reason anyway. I noticed that a lot of the guys that went to the gyms were lean, and I noticed they had good physiques. I didn't see why, if I went and did the same thing as the guys were doing, I wouldn't get a lean physique too. In those days, I didn't realise the fundamental differences between men and women hormonally, and how those hormones cause men and women to store fat differently. Anyway, I started to go to the gym with a couple of girls who also wanted to lose weight, and sure, we got some funny looks, but even despite the differences between men and women hormonally, I lost body fat and started to look more lean and toned. I discovered for the first time that I could control my body shape, and when I learnt later on about the blood sugar spike and crash cycle, I knew I was onto something life-changing, and I made a decision that I was going to use my newfound knowledge to help people. What I actually learnt from going to the gym was the massively important difference between aerobic and anaerobic exercise, and later on when I studied this subject I could relate to it from personal experience. I want you to understand this too, so here goes. One ordinary sized chocolate bar will contain around 250 calories, but to burn off 250 calories will take half an hour of vigorous running on the treadmill. This is because aerobic exercise, as the name suggests, is primarily fueled by burning oxygen. So unless we are counting our calories very carefully and spending long periods of time running or doing other forms of aerobic exercise, we are not going to see any real benefits in terms of weight loss from aerobic exercise. This will lead us to become demotivated and might even cause us to resort to the old behaviour problems that caused the weight gain in the first place. However, anaerobic exercise, such as lifting weights, requires a sudden and intense burst of energy and is fueled by burning stored energy as opposed to burning oxygen, and so depletes stored energy more quickly than does aerobic exercise, and so we experience the fat burning effect. We are able to deplete our body fat more quickly from a much shorter period of exercise by doing anaerobic exercise. We spend less time exercising and burn off more fat. We see the results in terms of muscle tone and body shape more quickly, and so we stay motivated. There is also a further benefit. Lean body mass, such as muscle, burns approximately 3 times the calories at rest than does fat. So as we put on muscle, we naturally burn more calories even when we're not working out. Once I realised that I knew all this stuff and that I had a real solution, a solution that could give people the transformation they so badly wanted, I decided that I was going to make it my life's work to help people. We spend less time exercising and burn off more fat. We see the results in terms of muscle tone and body shape more quickly, and so we stay motivated. There is also a further benefit. Lean body mass, such as muscle, burns approximately 3 times the calorie at rest than fat does. So as we put on muscle, we naturally burn more calories even when we're not working out. Once I realised that I knew all this stuff and that I had a real solution, a solution that could give people the transformation they so badly wanted, I decided that I was going to make it my life's work to help people. I opened one of the first women-friendly gyms in the south of England, and I promoted weight loss and optimal health through healthy eating from a clinic at the side of my house. I am very proud to have touched the lives of so many people in such a beneficial way. The 30-day weight loss formula has not only helped hundreds and hundreds of people to lose weight, it has also helped them to get into the best health they've ever been in their lives. The healthy eating that forms the basis of this program has been so instrumental in restoring people to optimal health that it has helped prevent a colon operation that would have resulted in a colostomy bag having to be worn for life, simply by restoring normal healthy digestive function. This program is so powerful that it has helped clients lose 42 pounds, 3 stone or 90 kilos in 6 weeks, helped people come off medication for type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, and helped people with chronic fatigue syndrome who have been ill for 10 years to get back to full-time work. It has helped Amy go from being an unhappy, overweight 18-year-old in 2008 to being happy, healthy and maintaining her ideal weight right up to today, simply by following the exact same simple, healthy weight loss formula I'm about to share with you right now. I'm proud to have written several books on the subject. The 30-day weight loss formula is simple, easy to follow and just plain does what it says on the tin. I'm extremely confident that if you follow this simple 30-day weight loss formula properly, you will lose at the very least 20 pounds in your first 30-day cycle alone. Your liver, kidneys, digestive system, hormonal systems and general health will be dramatically improved. You will have more energy and be more physically and mentally alert. You will rest better, look better, feel better and be better than you have been for decades. Let's be real. You are sick of wasting your time on diets that are virtually impossible to follow. You're sick of putting so much effort into losing weight only to go and put it straight back on. You're desperate to lose weight and feel lost, stuck and frustrated by not getting the results you deserve. Stop wasting your time and start the 30-day weight loss formula today. This groundbreaking 30-day program is the fat-burning weight loss holy grail to being able to lose weight in a completely natural and totally healthy way and keep it off for life, restore optimal health, detox your body and give a massive boost to your energy levels without having to go hungry even for a single day. Here's a brief glimpse of what you will gain from this amazing 30-day program. Module 1, the 30-day weight loss success formula. In this first module, I'm incredibly excited to share with you the essential principles of the 30-day weight loss formula. You will learn how to eat as much delicious, healthy food as you like and still lose weight. You will have more energy, rest better, look better, and feel more healthy than you probably ever have done. Get ready to embrace the new you and to be the person that you've always wanted and deserved to be. Module 2, 30-day detox optimal health blueprint. Far from losing weight at the expense of your health, this program is designed to actually promote optimal health. This total wellness formula is set to be the springboard to the lasting transformation you want and deserve. Module 3, 30-day shopping list success blueprint. We have done all the hard work and research for you, so all you have to do is follow this simple step-by-step formula. In this module, we'll teach you new ways to shop and support you through the learning curve. I have put in place everything that you need to know to guarantee you the very best possible chance of the lasting lifelong change you need and deserve. Module 4, the 30-day workout success blueprint. I'm going to give you a simple, easy and yet uniquely powerful workout that is designed so that you can do it 100% from home, so no need to rush out and join a gym unless you want to. Designed to kick your body into powerful fat-burning mode from day one, it will make counting calories a thing of the past and make your seemingly unachievable weight loss dreams your actual waking reality. But know this, everything you will learn in these 4 modules barely even scratches the surface of this fat-burning, weight loss and detox holy grail 30-day program. As well as the modules above, you will also get these amazing bonuses. Fact File Bonus 1, Essential Facts About Your Body. Fact File Bonus 2, Utensils and Ingredients. Fact File Bonus 3, Essential Food Choices. Fact File Bonus 4, Sugars, Heavy Metals and Molds. Community Bonus 1, Facebook Mastermind Group. Community Bonus 2, Elite Forum. These modules and bonuses have a combined value of $30 and has a regular selling value of $40. But today you are not going to pay anything like $370 or even $40. Here's the deal. Today and only today, if you act in the next 15 minutes, you can buy the 30-day weight loss formula for just $10. Regular value $40, you pay just $10. Click below, buy now.